Okay. You bought Zoom,
What is recording is there?
like,
Your option coming here like this side
I,
screen recording is there?
yeah, yeah, it's,
Okay,
yeah, da.
okay. Can you start?
Yeah, sure, congratulations, da.
Thank you, sir.
Start.
For you also, for me it's
Yeah,
okay. I
thank you,
got
da.
only 163. It's okay. So
But you are doing many things nice. Okay, that's great, man.
okay, so hey everyone, good day. Today in this video, we have Dr. Dinesh here who scored 244 out of 300 in FMG July. So hello, Dr. Dinesh. How are you?
Hi, da.
Sapat,
Uh,
yeah.
yes,
Okay. So before starting the meeting, can you have your brief introduction about you?
uh, hello, I'm Dinesh. I'm from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. I got 244 marks in the recent FMG July 2024.
Okay,
I
where
did
you
my
studied?
uh, yeah, I did my MBBS from Dava Medical School Foundation, Philippines.
Okay, Dinesh. So next question, can you share your journey? How you started, and from what you started, and what sources you used, everything until your journey from starting to until the AIR2.
Uh, I I I started with Maro on my second year of MBBS, like and the second sem, and the college schedule was too tight, so I used to do like 1 or 2 videos per day, usually like one video per day, and I completed Maro on February 2024, and but I used other resources also, like I used Plotter from third year for preclinical subjects, especially like micro, patho, and anatomy and biochem, and Marrow for clinical subjects. So it's like a combination of Marrow and Bladder and certain YouTube resources also, like during the final course. And after February 2024, like after graduation, I had solid 4.5 months to 5 months. So my plan was like I should do a best revision for 3 to 4 months and one revision of high yield topics of PYTs of the FMG. So and for it took me 4 months to complete my first revision, like the best revision, until June 20, and I had 15 days for my uh, uh, the last revision. So I used to mark like a star marks for the PVT topics of FMG. So I did the last 15 days only the PVTs of 19 subjects. And I used main videos during college days, and last 5 months I did only RR and LLR.
Mm-hmm. So how many hours do you study per day?
Like last 5 months, like I did like around initially like 8 to 10 days, and towards last 2 months, like 14 hours, total 12 to 14 hours.
12 to 10 hours. How many
Uh,
hours you study
12 to
per day?
14 hours.
14
Yeah, 12 to
hours.
14 hours last 2 months to 1 month.
Mm-hmm. And how many grant tests you given, and what is your highest score in grant test? Is grant test really helpful in FMG?
Uh, so I gave nearly 13 grant tests. So my first grant test was last year Diwali, and totally I gave 2 grant tests per month, and my highest score was 249, I guess. 2 months before the in the March grant test of Marrow, I guess. No, Pipladder, I guess. So I used Marrow and Pipladder for the grant test, and I used to attend everything in live. And I think grant test is really very much important, because once I after February, once I started in March, so first I gave like a baseline grant test, and I saw what are the weak topics. So I first started with weak topics, because during the beginning we have a lot of time, so we can take our time to complete our subject. So I started with the last 10 week subjects of the grant test, and as the time goes, there's very less time. So my strong topics I did towards the end. So grant test is really important to see what are weak topics and strong topics, and we can plan revisions according to that.
So how many sources you used for your study? How many sources like?
Marrow and Pipladder are the two main resources, and towards that. but I saw some YouTube videos like the many YouTube like small sections like
Oh,
all the free videos
okay,
like the
at
sub
the last
the
moment you watched all.
yeah whatever the live sections are happening like Dr. Banu Prakash that quick revision videos and BTR that NEET PG map YouTube videos like on the live I saw and
Okay,
some
okay. Yeah, yeah.
all
So,
the free
so how many MCQs do you solve per day?
MCQs per day, like at least 8 to 100. I'm not used to do like a module. Like I did custom modules like whenever I feel bored or whenever I feel like not studying, I used to do custom modules, so 10 questions like what topic I'm studying. So per day, like 10 times, like 10 questions, I did like 10 times.
Mhm.
So at least 100 questions I used to do.
So Dinesh, how to handle the exam pressure? As you know that there are many students who are preparing well, but they are unable to perform well in the examination. Even though they are having GT score of 180, 190, but they are failed to perform because of the anxiety. How to overcome this?
Yeah, even higher this, it's really tough to overcome, but I think you should have confidence like you did for 4 years. And actually, it's very easy. Like you trust your intuition, just mark the answers. I think if you mark first, uh, I think the first 50 questions of your exam decides your performance, I guess. So I think you should be very confident in the first 50 questions of the exam. And I think you should take it easy, like whatever you studied, I think it will come to the exam.
So okay, so when to start the preparation for the FMG? When is the perfect time to start the preparation for the FMG examination as a normal student?
I guess I think you can start from the second year, like if you bought an online resource of your choice, do 1 or 2 videos per day until your graduation. The last 6 months, you should do an intense revision videos. That time you should be like, you should really focus on the RR videos and LR videos. So I guess the starting of preparation should be on second year, but in intense preparation, that focus should be on last 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. So, like, in order to get the 200 plus, so where to start? Like, for normal students, like mostly they are starting from the last 6 months and they are getting out to 160, 170. In order to get 200 plus, how you have to when to start the preparation?
Uh, I guess 200 plus, I think for FMG, you can get at least 1 year preparation, I guess. Like, you do the main topics, the important topics, you focus on PYQs and PYTs, and uh, you just have to do like the must know topics and the good to know topics. You just leave uh, the very rare topics, just leave it. You just focus on must know and good to know, like PYQs and PYTs plus NEET PG PVQs and PVTs. That's more than enough for to get 200 plus, I guess. You just know to solve the MCQs like you do more Q banks. I think it's more than enough to get 200 plus.
Okay. So, is there any tricks to solve the MCQs?
Uh,
How you are going to solve?
Actually,
Like, can you have your tricks?
I used to watch MCQ discussion videos of Maro and PVQs of the like all the MCQ discussion videos on many platforms I used to watch, and I used to do grand tests and I used to see only the wrong questions what I did, so it will give an idea like how we are doing wrong, and I use that this questions in the grand test you can check like how many guess questions you got right and what type of mistakes you're doing, and that should be each one has one pattern you can easily notice like if you do many grand tests I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
So if you
yeah,
avoid
yeah. Like there are
if you
so
avoid
many
this those
questions. Yeah, yeah. Like people are like having anxiety that their questions are so long and they are just blindly marking the different every answer. So how can we avoid that?
I think if you do more grand tests you will easily know your silly mistakes and what mistakes you're doing, so like many will not see that it is true or false, or they will see a long questions and they will miss some keyword like you should. If you do more grand tests I think you will easily know your own mistake. Each one has individual silly mistakes, so if you do at least 10 grand tests, you can see a pattern, and you can just note down. You just see the what questions are wrong in the GP and what that you can guess questions. Just see these two. I think you can easily come to a pattern, I guess.
Okay. Do solving previous year questions is really helps in the FMG exam?
Uh, actually, it helped for me because I used to solve PVQs and I mark like a star mark on those uh, in my RR notes. So the last revision, I just did only those star topics, and also it will give like a pattern like in biochem. I think for FMG they don't ask a nucleic acid topic that much. Like and in microbiology, parasitology, they won't ask for FMG that much. So like that, you can get some patterns, and you can for your last division or subsequent divisions, you can focus less on those topics. So it will you can get a pattern, and you can make a study schedule based upon the prerequisites.
Okay. Only studying PYTs, so the previous year topics is really helps to cross the 150. Like only studying PYTs.
Yeah, you can easily get, but you should focus on that options also because uh, like uh, some platforms used to do only FMG PYTs. So but it's okay, but you should do RR fully, I guess, because even if you study more, uh, you can rule out the options to get good marks. So I think more you study, the more you better. But PYTs, I think it's more than enough
Okay.
to get
Like
pass,
first,
but you should
yeah.
be
First, you have to cover the PYTs.
yeah. First you should be very confident because PYTs are must know. So if you are very confident in PYTs, you can get 150, I guess. Plus good to know topics like NEET PG PYTs and PYTs, and some important topics like during the lectures doctors used to say those topics. I think good topics, so it will easily score 150 180 plus. So PYTs, I think it's definitely 150
Okay.
plus.
So how to start the preparation for the FMG, like in subject wise? So what subject you have to study first?
So physiology should be the first subject, I would say, because that's the basic. And if you confident physiology, I think everything comes to place easily. So physiology should be first, according to me. And the second subject should be pathology for me, because physiology and pathology, if you're confident, I think you can solve most of the clinical questions also. So if you're confident in these two, I think rest will come to place.
Anatomy?
And anatomy is important for surgery, but it's very vast topics. My focus was anatomy. Like I used to study important topics, and because it's so vast and I get FOMO, so I just studied important topics, PVQs of FMG and PG. I just be confident that I didn't do fully. So, but it's sure wish for anatomy, but physiology and pathology, if you are confident in those two, I think you can easily cross on 100. In these two subjects, I think you can easily cross on 100 plus.
Okay. Okay. So you have to start with the first year.
Yeah, physiology, next pathology, and others according to your wish. I think, but these two should be the first.
Mm-hmm.
And the
So
minors, I think, PYQs and PYTs are more than enough. Don't do entire main videos, I think, for the FMG.
So Dinesh, what you want to say about the repeaters who have stuck in 149, so 145? So what do you want to suggest them?
I think first they should be confident in the must know topics like PVQs and PVTs. Next, they should be thorough on the high yield subjects like surgery, OB, and ENT. Of those subjects, they should be at least decent uh, uh, studying. And I guess that's more than enough to score 150 plus. But they should be uh, they should give more grand tests to see which are their weak subjects and strong subjects, so that they should have a proper schedule and they can get 150 plus easily. They should not just do same subject again and again.
Okay. So for the FMG preparation, which is best on offline or online?
For me, it's online, but for those who are not able to sit still for 10 to 12 hours, I think it's best to go for offline. But 6 months offline, I guess it's very hard because lectures it take I think at least 4 to 5 months. Within 1 month, you have to do a complete revision. That's very hard, but I think online is good. But but I think what they are studying in the college for 4 years that really matters, I guess, so that it helps. The last 6 months, it's very hard to uh, get pass mark. That last 1 month before the exams, it's really very anxiety. So I think uh, offline is good for those who have anxiety issues like FOMO. I think offline is best. And those who did addition during their college days, I think online is the best for them.
Okay, so how to select the best platform for the FMG preparation?
Um, I guess those who are starting early, I guess Maro is good. And those who are starting late or those who are can't study for long hours or those who want to study just the higher topics, I think prepared is good for them. And but I think try to do at least RR fully. I think you can easily score 200 plus.
So what about
Any
so what about
any
others
score.
who don't want to join in Prepladder, Marrow? Like they want like live classes. So apart from Marrow and Prepladder.
I guess for offline classes, I think what resources you are doing, you can select based on the faculties. Like if you're doing from Marrow, I think arrays or things is good. And if you're doing from Flipladder, I think wisdom or uh, I guess arrays is also good for Flipladder because based upon the faculties, I think you should choose for the offline. And uh, Mist is also good for those who are starting very late, I guess.
Okay, Dinesh. So I don't know why. Like you know that FMG is really hard.
Uh, it's hard because you have to get one correct after two MCQs. It's hard, but uh, you just focus on must know. I think we can easily score. You
Like
should have confidence in the
I'm
PVQs.
talking in not a point of view, like as a normal student.
Uh, uh, it may be moderate, I guess.
So
I guess.
like why does the failure rate, why does the pass rate is only 20%? So where is
Mm,
what is the reason for that?
Uh, I guess because what you study for 4 years in the college is really matters. So maybe because of that, and maybe they should have a proper schedule like how to go about the revisions. Most of them don't have a proper planning and proper schedule or proper guidance to how to study for FMG. So they just go randomly studying some resources. They just teach 19 subjects, but they can't revise fully 19 subjects, so get fail, I guess. So guidance and proper planning should be improved to get, I think, to get
So
pass.
finally, what is your advice to upcoming juniors and FMG aspirants? So how you are going to guide them?
I would say they should buy an online platform very early, at least first year or second year. They just do 1 or 2 videos per day means they can easily complete an online resource before fourth year. So I think that should be the best plan for any FMG. And after that, they don't want to do any coaching center because I guess that's more than enough to get first marking. So that should be the best plan.
Okay, so
And
you know that yeah. Most you know that like, there is Faro, there is a ladder, like they're having the recorded lectures. So most of the students they're just skipping the lectures. So okay, I'm going to start tomorrow. I will study in after 1 hour, but they're not studying. So for them, what you are going to suggest?
uh, maybe um, at least maybe one video they should do per day if they are not uh,
No, at the last,
the
no. Like okay, if they're taking these apps recorded lectures in the second it's okay, but they're taking the last 6 months. So how it is going to help them?
it definitely won't help them because if no one can study the main videos the last 1 year. So I guess at least 2 to 3 years it will take to complete main videos
Yeah,
for any
yeah.
online
So
platform.
So
So
only studying RR videos at the last moment is won't work for them.
yeah, it definitely won't work. So
Yeah,
I guess they should start early with main videos so that they can
main
cover up at the
videos, and
last,
they have
or
to join
else
any
it
coaching,
should. So that
online
if
coaching.
for those students, I guess offline is good for them.
Okay, okay. Is there any
But
missing?
everything, uh, but everything is based on what I think. Proper guidance and planning should be there. So they should have a guidance partner, I guess, maybe.
So there is whatever we learned in the DMS in abroad, like clinical ASCII, and whatever we wrote in the exam in our colleges, is it helpful in India or in our examinations?
Of course, I think it's definitely helpful. Once we join the internship, I think that's definitely helpful, I guess. And also, uh, those standards are really good, so I think it will help us a lot, I guess.
Yeah,
And
because
also,
yeah, yeah.
when I was solving MCQs, whenever I had doubt between the two options, I can easily rule out two options. But last two options, I had very hard to choose rule out one option. So when I have doubt in last two options, I used to choose based on my clinical experiences with the like. So that's helped me.
So how to stay calm and relax in the exam?
uh, Even I couldn't, but it's very hard. But once once you not bothered about the wrong questions or topics which you don't know, you just go on solve. You just keep and go on solve the other questions. Once you solve the 50 questions and once you come back to review the questions, I think you can easily get confidence. So don't bother about the uh, rough topic, just leave it and come back so that you can get confidence, I guess. Don't stick
Mhm.
don't stick on to that unknown topic for a long time, I guess.
And is there is something that like is going on, like if in FMG part 1 or part 2 is going to be very easy, you can score up to 100 plus score, but is part 1 or 2 is going to be very difficult. So what is there, is it really tough or?
uh, I think part one usually it's very easy, and part two it's surgery and OB questions are really tough, but it's mostly clinical. So I guess but for our exam, the July 2024, it's part two had at least 40 to 50 radiology images. So I solved based on radiology images. So if you're not confident clinically, like how to solve the questions, I think you should best master the radiology images so that you can at least rule out options, and I think you can.
Yeah, like
Uh,
yeah, in paper 2, like we having that like difficult like paper is hard because of the minors or majors.
Majors, I guess, surgery no way. Minors are, I think it's very easy
Minors you can
question in
use
minors,
minors,
just
okay,
direct.
but majors mainly what subjects?
So I think the surgery and OB, they should do main videos at least once so that they can at least rule out options and they can mark the right. They should have confidence. If you just do RR for surgery and OB, I think it's very hard to mark the answers. And it's not like before, like for our exams, the trauma and general surgery questions are very less, I guess. I didn't see much question from trauma, but in hernia, I saw 78 questions. So there is no pattern, they just was very random, so at least they should see once the main video so that they can solve many questions, I guess.
Okay, okay, thank you so much, Dinesh. So good luck for your next
Thanks.
exam.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Bye.
Wait.